Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good evening. We had a gorgeous day today in Michigan. So good to have those. When the weather's changing, you know, you get teased a little bit. But eventually, we're not going to have good days. So it's going to be all snow. Okay. So how's everyone doing? I hope well. Is everyone getting their Christmas shopping done? I hope so. Hello, Nancy. How are you? We had fun in the studio today. Good. Comments are going. Lola was there and she got all prettied up for Christmas. So she got her hair cut and all pretty. Yeah, so I'm going to be working with you next Tuesday and Wednesday, so you won't be alone in the studio. So that'll be nice. We have a lot to do. So she's going to leave us a detailed list, she said. So that's good. So if you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, yes, it is awesome. If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you should be getting, if you have not already received, the new January to April mini catalog and the celebration brochure, which is January and February. So as part of being a demonstrator, and you know, I use the word demonstrator, but you know, that implies that you have to run a business and hold classes and demonstrate things, and that's really not the whole picture. There are many, many demonstrators that just do it as a hobby. They have it because they can get a discount and they share ideas with their friends and stamp with their friends. So you just have to have a $300 quarterly minimum each quarter, which isn't hard to do. It's $100 a month, and if you have friends that will help you put in orders, you can do it. But anyway, as part of that, as I was saying, one of the perks is you get early access to all the new things. So instead of 2 months of celebration, you get 3. So as a demonstrator, I can start earning celebration items, which are free, starting December 5th. So yay. And then the other catalog, are you ready? Doo-doo-doo. Isn't that beautiful? Look at those colors. I love them. So I just got these today. I have not even looked at them, you guys. So it's crazy. But I have not had time to look at them. I opened the package. I took the cellophane off them so that I could show you the fronts tonight. So it's just a tease because compliance says I cannot show what's on the inside of these until after January 4th. Is that when it starts? January, I'll tell you right here. January 4th. January 4th, I can open the catalog in front of you. So I will be showing some projects with the items as I get them. In the month of December, so you can start making your wish list for January. Also, if I automatically send catalogs to my customers, so I will send those out in December. I can't order the catalogs till December 5th, so it will probably be towards the middle end of the month that I will send these out to you. Keep in mind, you can't shop until January 4th from them. So keep that in mind. In the meantime, the current mini catalog this one. This is in full swing with the last chance list, which I sent out to you, which has the items that are not carrying over. So once they're gone, they're gone. So you might want to check on that. You're lucky I haven't got mine. Oh, I'm sorry. Rhonda hasn't gotten hers either. So I was hoping hers would be in the mail tonight when she got home, seeing as how we're in the same town. So we'll see. All right. The other thing I wanted to tell you is I sent out an email yesterday. I think it was yesterday morning. Hello, Missy. Yeah. I've heard from what I saw online, and granted, online is very difficult to look at and see what the details are with it. I wasn't as excited about this one as I was the holiday one that's just finishing up. The one that's just finishing up, I wanted everything in it, almost everything in it. This one, there are things that I really want to have, and there's things that I could care less about. So there's nothing in the middle of the road. So that's kind of easy. So I've got to figure out my classes for the next 4 months. 4 months, meaning January through April, and see what sets I want to get and share with you all the creativity and ideas you can make with the things. So the email that I sent out yesterday morning is all I want for Christmas is a stocking full of stamps. And it looks like so. And what you do is you put the item number. I'm sending it to my customers. So if you did not receive it, maybe I decided because you're a demonstrator, you didn't need it because you get your own discount. Hello, Dawn. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. So this list, the customer will fill in the item number, the item name, the description, the price, and the price. And then you share this with the people that shop for you, your husband, your kids, your mom, your sisters, any of that. So so they know what you want. You also need to return this to me, and you can send it in an email. That's fine, as an attachment. So I know what you want to order. Now, the other attachment was the Christmas Friends family of you. So you would put in your husband's name, phone number, or email address, and do they text yes or no? And then they can contact me. My contact information is at the bottom of your wish list. They can contact me, and they can either tell me what they want to buy you, or they can give me a price range that they want to shop in, and I can go through your list. Like if they want to spend $25, I can go through your list and see what is $25. Now, it will help if your list is in priority order. You know, what you want the most, and at the bottom, you'd love to have it, but you don't have to have it. And that way I can go in order of your priority and the price range. And then your loved ones can shop with me, and I will give them, or I will put in their orders, and I will either, if it's local, I'll make sure that I deliver the order to them, or they can pick it up from me, or I can mail it to them, whatever they want to do. What else? Oh, and if your shoppers buy you more than $150 of product, I will make sure that you get extra gifts to account for the host rewards, okay? So that is that. And I think that's all the announcements I have. So Tuesday I did a basic class. And we did these cute little diaper fold with a Ghirardelli chocolate in it. So that was fun. I was not able to post it to YouTube though, because my computer was flaking out. So I still have to do that. And I will post tonight's as well. All right. So I'm going to point you to my work surface. I've got a really cute card to do. It's not Christmas, although the designer series paper I'm using is in a Christmas pack of paper. It is called Winter Meadow. So it's really not Christmas, it's more winter. So I'm going to show you that, because now we're transitioning out of Christmas cards into all occasion. So thinking of you, you're in my thoughts and prayers, sympathy, birthday, hello, all of those kinds of cards. So we've got to start working on building our stash. And my computer keeps flashing at me and it keeps giving me messages, and I'm like, duh, because, you know, Tuesday I didn't have any comments. So, yeah, wasn't that cute, Dawn? It's very easy to make. So when I post it on YouTube, well, you can look at it on my Facebook page, Stamp with Arlena, or when it's uploaded to YouTube, you can also watch it on there too. And it's very easy. It's made with a 6x6 piece of paper. That's all there is. Okay, I'm going to point you to my work surface. There we go. Oh, look what's there. The mini catalog and the celebration catalog. Oh, how exciting. Guess what I'm going to be looking at tonight? Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I am going to make this card from start to finish. Now, I'm going to try to turn on that light and see if that's better. That's a little better. I'm going to start this card from the very beginning to the very end. And I'm going to show you how I make my cards. Now, if you've watched me for a while, you know I never make just one card. You're cutting a piece of cardstock in half for the card base, so why not just make both of them, right? Build both card bases into 2 cards, and then you have 2 cards. You can send one or share one and keep one, or you can send them both. Please do not keep both of them. That you'll miss the whole point there. Okay, we're going to start with a full sheet, 8.5 by 11 of Moody Mauve. This is one of the new in colors, the 2023-25 in colors. So I'm going to, on the short side, 8.5, I'm going to go to the 4 1/4 mark, and I'm going to use my scoring blade. Remember, our paper trimmer has a cutting blade and a scoring blade. Scoring blade is gray, and this is one of the best features of it. I score it first, and then I cut it on the long side, the 11-inch side, at 5 1/2, which is half of 11. So I'm cutting it in half. Then I'm going to cut it. Now I have 2 card bases ready to go. Now I am going to make both cards simultaneously. It just makes me happier. Okay, I'm using my bone folder, and I'm getting a good crease on that so it stays shut. Also, if you didn't know, so when I scored it, it made a groove in the paper. Can you see that? I'm going to see if you can see it in the... Yep. I think you can see it. And then on the inside, it has a bump, a raised bump. That is the inside, and it is the correct way. You could fold it that way, but you really want to fold it this way. And it's because of the fibers in the cardstock. So, all right, I have my 2 card bases, and I'm going to set them aside. Okay, then I want a piece of Pretty Peacock. This is 8.5 by 11. I'm going to cut it at 5 1/4. I'm just going to put this aside for another day. And then I want it at 4. And remember, I'm making 2 cards at the same time. So I'm going to cut this one at 4 too. Now, did you see me just flip that paper around like that? It's because this edge is the clean edge, the outside edge of the cardstock. This is the cut edge. And if I can, I always want to only have one cut side. You can tell when you look at it which side is cut and which side isn't. It's nothing that you have to do, but it is definitely something that I do and I like. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. Okay. Now, from the DSP that I'm using, the Winter Meadow, I'm using this piece here. I absolutely love this piece. So while it doesn't scream Christmas, it does really speak to me with winter. So this is 4 inches and this is 4 inches. So I want this 3 1/4, but I'm going to cut this at 5 first. So I've got a nice square piece there. Save it for later. And then 3 3/4. So then that mats like that perfectly. Now I happen to have another piece, and I'm going to cut again that at 5 and 3 3/4. Because again, I'm making two cards at the same time. Okay, so now I'm going to take from my Nested Essentials dies, these 2 dies that it's like a banner, not a banner, a label, thank you, label, and there's one that fits right inside the other. So I'm going to make this one out of Moody Mauve and this one out of white so I can stamp on it. So I'm going to take 2 pieces of scrap Moody Mauve that I have already here, and I'm going to run them through my mini cut and emboss machine. And I've got my number 1 base plate, my number 2 acrylic plate. Boy, these are getting warped and scratched, which is normal. So it's just a matter of how long you want to use them before you swap them out. And they're relatively inexpensive. I forget how much the mini acrylic plates are. So then I'm going to hold on to the handle and I'm just going to wind it through, crank it through, however you want to call it. I did put 2 pieces of paper together, 2 pieces of cardstock, because the machine will cut through 2 at a time. And that's what the label looks like. Let me go over here. And then I'm just going to discard those. And then I want, let me see how wide this is to see how big a scrap white I need. I need about 2 1/2. So 2 1/2, and I want 2 of them because, remember, we're making 2 cards at a time. Okay, so 2 1/2, put that down, put my die on top of it, again, put my acrylic plate number 2 on top. Make sure these are all lined up okay. And then crank them through again. Hello, Gail. Good to see you. And then poke those out. Put that there. And I do have my tray here that's magnetic. So I am going to put those in there just to keep them so I know where they're at. Okay, I'm going to put those plates away. And everything is at arm's length or less, so I can reach with no problem. Okay, I'm going to take the Moody Mauve ink, and I have my go-to greetings. Okay, if you do not own this stamp set, I'm telling you, you need it. It is so versatile. It has different sizes of happy birthday. Happy birthday here, happy birthday here, happy birthday here. It has just a note, thinking of you, thank you, there's a little hello. This is an awesome set. I love it. And it's go-to greetings. I go to this a lot. So, I'm doing the one that says thinking of you. And I'm going to take one of those white labels. And I'm going to just tap, tap, tap. Just so it looks like that. So the ink is on the letters, but it's not on the edge here. Because if you press too hard, that will make a shadow when you stamp your image. So I have thinking of you. Yay. And then just to spruce it up a little bit, I am going to use, where is it? Pretty Peacock. I'm going to take my Stampin' Scrub, and I'm going to clean. I already sprayed it just a few minutes ago before I went live. So it's already got the mist, Stampin' Mist on it, which cleans and conditions the red rubber stamps. So now I want to stamp one just to see what it will look like with the Pretty Peacock. And again, I'm going to go right over it. Sorry if you see my head. I'm just trying to line it up. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Look at that font, you guys. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I'm telling you, this stamp set is wonderful. Let me tell you. Oh my goodness, here it is. Let me tell you right here. In the annual catalog, go-to greetings, it's $24. I'm telling you, I've gotten so much use out of this. It was the best $24 I've spent. So I'm taking my Stampin' Scrub again, and I'm just cleaning that stamp and then drying it. So this is my wet side with the raindrops. I think I've showed you that before. There's raindrops in here. I don't know if you can see them. I'm gonna try to see if you can see it in the. No, it's not working. And then there's an umbrella with raindrops on this side. So then, you know that's the dry side because the umbrella keeps you dry. Get it? That was pretty clever, whoever thought of that at Stampin' Up, I think. Okay, I'm going to put this away. And I do keep the rubber that I punch all these out of, just so I know at a glance that I have all my stamps back in this case. And there are 13 of them. This gold symbol here means $1 million achiever designed this set. So when a demonstrator sells $1 million, she gets to design her own stamp set. And this person was Sandy Hartka. And I tell you, she hit it out of the ballpark. I'm just saying. Okay. So now I have my labels and my background, And I have some adhesive. So I'm gonna, yep, put that right down the center. And I'm going to adhere that there. And again, down the center. So is everyone ready for Christmas? Please tell me no, because I am nowhere near being ready. Nowhere near. Then I'm going to put this on here. And then I'm going to do the same with this piece. I do have a lot of shopping done, I think. Well, you know, we bought Megan microwave. So when I was down there, we went shopping for it. So she's already got her big gift. So we'll just have some little things. And then Courtney did need a laptop desperately. Hers crashed. And so we said we would buy her a new one for Christmas. And then that came today. And we gave it to her early as well. So, oh, I just moved it. Oh, please come up. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes that adhesive is not that forgiving. Okay. I have so much shopping to do. Well, yeah, your family keeps growing. Hello, Mary. Good to see you. We do have an extra one person in the family this year. Courtney's boyfriend. But I know what I'm going to get him. I need to order it because it has to be ordered and shipped and all that. Because it's not something that's in the store. So, he likes mucky duck mustard. Has anyone ever heard of that? Yes, Mary, I have missed you. So has anyone heard of mucky duck mustard? They have all different kinds of flavors. Anyway, they have a mucky... So Courtney bought some mustard for her boyfriend. Well, they have a whole cookbook on how to use this mustard. So that's what I'm going to get him for Christmas. Yep. Nope. I had never heard of it either. But it's a thing. Google it. So I put dimensionals on the back of these. I put 4, one on each end and one on each point. And then I'm just going to center it up and down, left and right as best I can. And the same with this one. Yep. My dog, Stella, we call her Stella Joe. She's a boxer, so, you know, she has attitude. Oh, boy, does she have attitude. She just thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. But she is very sick. She has potty problems, and, well, I won't go into any details, but it's bad. So we're going to have to call the vet tomorrow and see what's going on with her. Because she's just not acting herself, and she's moping around, and she usually jumps up on our bed and sleeps with us, or she'll jump up on Randy's chair and lap. Yes, she's 75 pounds, and yes, she does think she needs to be on Daddy's lap. So, anyway, she doesn't even do that. She's just laying on the floor, which is not like her at all. So that's sad. So, and yes, this is the same dog that ate the dozen apple cider donuts. No, I guess there were only 8 in there. Only 8. She ate the whole box of apple cider donuts and then proceeded to be sick with diarrhea for 2 weeks. So it just, the vet said it just had to run its course. But anyway, now it's something else. Who knows what she ate? Okay. I want to, actually, before I do that, I want to put a piece of white in here. Yeah, where's my white? I always have white scraps around, but scraps, sometimes you don't have, you know, a big enough piece to go in here for a scrap. Sometimes scraps are smaller than that. So I am going to, I'm going to teach you a trick. So, oh my goodness, I have so many things here. Okay, so I have my paper trimmer, and you can cut 5 1/4 by 4 and get 4 squares, rectangles, out of one sheet. But I'm going to show you how you can get 5 rectangles to go in the inside of your cards. Now, if you're just making 1 or 2 cards, you probably think, oh, it's no big deal to, you know, to get that 5th piece. But if you're mass producing and you make a lot of cards like I do, that extra piece is a lot. So there are 40 sheets in a pack of basic white cardstock. That is 40 extra inserts for your cards. So yes, that's a big deal to me. So this is 8 1/2. So I am going to cut it at 3 1/2. So 3 1/2 and then 5 on this side. I'm going to cut this at 5. And then again, I'm turning it because I like that crisp edge. Finished edge, I guess I should call it. And cut that at 5. There's 2. And then this is already at 5, so I'm going to cut it at 3 1/2. 3 1/2. And I'm flipping it again to get that finished edge. And 3 1/2. So out of that piece of paper, I have my 5 inserts for the inside of the card, and these are the only 2 pieces of scraps I have. And they can make nice labels for, you know, to say hello, or, yeah, that hello, this little hello that's up here, that will fit nicely on this little strip. So, not much waste at all, folks. All right, I'm going to take those. Oops, sorry, that was probably pretty loud. Poor Stella, I know. Hello, Linda. Yeah, Stella, she doesn't know when to not get into things, you know? And I don't know. Usually she can handle it, but whatever she got into now, it's not agreeing with her. So you remember this little strip that I had from cutting the DSP? Well, it will fit. Look at that. It fits right there. So your adhesive is wider than that strip. So I am going to take my green glue. It's not green glue. It's called Tombow Liquid Glue. It's multi-purpose glue. We call it green glue because it has a green cap and kind of a green and white bottle. But the glue is white. So we're just going to do a little strip, very little, very, very, very little. You want to have a very light touch with this bottle. You do not want to squeeze hard because you will have a puddle of glue and it will ruin your project. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here at the bottom and just run my finger down there to secure it. And I did leave a little bit of white edge here I just like how that looks. And then, you know, I don't have another 5-inch piece, but it will fit there. So let me trim this up, and I'll show you how I do that. I just bring my trimmer over, and I think I want a 3/4 inch strip, and then I want this to be 3.5. And yes, oh, it moved on me. So what you should do when you have a little piece is have your blade ahead of you and pull it toward you. And then that way it won't shift on you. And then I'm going to take, this is wide enough, so I'm going to use my Stampin' Seal. And I'm going to put it up and down. Again, leaving that little white border. Just try to line it up a little bit better. All right. And then I'm going to take my card and put adhesive on the back of that white insert and put that on there. And then do this one. And then we got to add some links. So these three I'm going to hang on to for my next cards whenever I make them. And then I want my Take Your Pick tool. And I'm going to use these in color dots, 20, 23 to 25 in color dots. And they are the 5 in colors: Pebbled Path, Wild Wheat, Moody Mauve, Copper Clay, and Boho Blue. So if you don't have these are gorgeous. So you might want these too. All right, I'm going to put one here. One here. And they're really difficult, not difficult, they're crazy to pick up. And then one here. Remember, you always embellish in odd numbers. So 3 or 5. Okay, and then I'm going to do this one. Okay. I'm just going to go with the same positions of where I put the other ones. Okay, and I did not time us, but I'm guessing, well, it's 20 to 8. We started at 7, but I talked a lot. But here we go. Here's 2 cards, finished and ready to go. Oh, but wait. You want to decorate the envelope. So I'm taking 2 envelopes and a piece of that Designer Series paper. So I want the same pattern. All right. And then I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put adhesive on the flap. Okay. So I'm glad my Stampin' Seal is working pretty good tonight. And I'm going to put adhesive on this one. I probably should have waited till I got done with the first one, but oh well. Hope she gets better soon. Also, thanks for sharing this cutting for this inside. Yes, yes. Actually, Rhonda figured it out. Well, I think someone told her. Someone told her, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, all these years, and I've never known that." So that's what's cool about our community too, our stamping community. We always share wonderful tips, whether they save you money or cost you money. So, yep. So if you bought the go-to greetings, that would cost you money. Well, initially, but in the long run, oh my gosh, it is so worth its money. And then how to cut your paper the best way to get the most out of it, that saves you money. And if you were a demonstrator, that would save you money. See how that all works? Okay, so we have that. Your envelope matches. Isn't that sweet? Now I have to do this one. And I just line up the corner where the crease is on the envelope. And then push it down. Flip it over. And then I just follow the shape of the flap. This is known as fussy cutting. Kind of a form of fussy cutting. Yay. And then I have this still for something else. And then there's that one. So 2 cards in what? 15 minutes? Did it take 15 minutes? 20 minutes? And that was from start to finish. I did not have anything cut. I'm thinking, did I? Nope, I didn't have anything cut. I did the die cutting. I did the stamping. I did the embellishing. I did the inside and decorated envelopes in 20 minutes. So this is a really simple card. So you might say, Arlena, I don't have that paper. I don't have those dies. The dies are Nested Essentials. Another must-have, I believe, in my book. Thank you for the hearts. Nested Essentials are apps. I love them. Love, 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 love them. They're great. They're all labels, different shapes, and they have a stitching around them. So it makes it just that extra touch. So you might say, Arlena, I don't have those dies. I don't have that paper. You know, I can't make that card. Oh, but yes, you can. So you find a designer series paper. Let me see what I have. Okay. I was going to say behind me is all my Christmas DSP, but look what I have. So this is called Delightful Florals, and it goes with the translucent bundle, Translucent Florals bundle, which is an online exclusive. So it's a stamp set and dies, and this is the paper that went with it. So you can pick out a paper that you have, a designer series paper, any of it. They're all beautiful. Find a paper that you have. And look, I have 2 colors. I have Pretty Peacock and Moody Mauve. So you flip your paper over, and it says right under Delightful Floral, it says what colors coordinate with this designer series paper. So in Delightful Florals, it's Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock. Oh my goodness. So you can take any 2 of those and put them together, which ones you like. Let me think. I'm going to go... bear with me. I am going to go get 2 pieces of paper and show you cardstock and show you how it works. So cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, I got a piece of Calypso Coral, and I already have my pretty peacock from my card I just did. Look at those 2 colors together. Okay. And then you find a piece of paper, a DSP that will work with that. Oh, that's kind of big. Let me go with that. Look at that. And then you can take any 2 labels. You can take 2 circles, you know, one that's bigger than the other, and layer them. You can take 2 rectangles. If you have the deckled rectangle dies, anything that's a label, and you can layer it, and you can make this card. Isn't it amazing? That's all you have to do. Read what the coordinating colors are on the back of the DSP. Go pick 2 of them. Pick out your pattern designer series paper and go for it. Okay? So you will have 2 cards made in no time. Of course, you should have a piece of white as well, so you can make the label and the inside piece. Or if you're like what I just did, I have 3 inside pieces all ready to go. So I can already make those 2 pieces. See how that works? I know you guys can do it. I know you can. I know you can. Actually, I really like that. I think I might make those after I get off my live. All right. So I think we're all set with those. I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. So, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3 more Thursdays or 3 more weeks. Oh, this is not good. 3 more weeks before Christmas. Well, 3.5. 3 weeks and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Oh boy, I am so far behind. Thank you, Mary. I like those cards too. They're nice. I'm going to take that down so it's not glaring. So you guys, I hope you have your Christmas cards done and you're writing them out and in the mail. If they're not already mailed, your cards are always, oh, thank you, Amanda. Thank you. Would you like me to send one to you? Because I can, because that's what I love to do. So I make 2. Look at this. And if I make that one, that's 2 more. And actually, I made the sample before class. So I have 3. See, I'm out of control. Anyway, so make sure you get your cards done and in the mail. I'd love to hear, like in January, how many Christmas cards you received. And of the cards you received, how many were handmade? That is always exciting. Not that a store-bought card is not thoughtful, because it is. It's very thoughtful. But for those of us who love to make cards and send cards, we definitely love to receive them as well. So that's good. All right. Hang in there. Don't go out of control with the holidays and the hustle and the bustle. Make sure you take time for yourself and your family and take time to enjoy it all. Take it all in. You set the bar high. I will do my best. Yes, Dawn. And if you need help, you call Aunt Arlena, okay? I will help you. Actually, it would be wonderful to get together and make some. That would be neat. Anyway, I think that's it. So enjoy the rest of the week and the weekend. I hope with all your festivities, yes, we have to make it happen, Dawn. With all the festivities happening, I know your calendars get busy and, they fill up, and with parties and get-togethers and gatherings. And if you have a large family, you might celebrate Christmas, multiple times. Just be safe out on the roads. And I hope you all have a good night and stay warm. Actually, Mary, you're probably staying warm. It's probably very warm in California. So you guys take care, and thank you, as always, for supporting me. I very much appreciate it. And I love you all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.